Hi there. I hope you're doing well. So in this video, we will look at financial year and calendar year. For those of you who are already working on Tableau, of course, you know that dates in Tableau are stored in a hierarchical fashion. In the sense, even though we might have the full date, the complete date, the day and the month and the year in the date field, whenever we bring it into any of the shelves to create a chart. Like as of now, I brought order date into rows shelf. You can see that it is rolled up by year and it is showing me the list of years for which there is data in this data source. And the plus sign is used to do a drill down. So when I click on the plus sign, it will drill down and take me to the next level, which is quarter, and further down to month. And if I click here again, it will show me the days. And how is the data organized by default? It is by calendar year. Calendar year is what? It starts from 1st of January and ends on 31st of December. So each year has 4 quarters accordingly, where the first 3 months, Jan, Feb, and March, belong to quarter one. The next 3 months, April, May, and June, belong to quarter two. Similarly, July, August, September to quarter three, and October, November, December to quarter four. And whatever data we might want to present, we could simply showcase it. Now, what if your client wants you to present the data based on financial year and not calendar year? So, what is financial year? It is also called as fiscal year. It is the time period that goes from 1st of April of a particular year to 31st March of the subsequent year, of the next year, which means April, May, June here should become quarter one. This should become quarter two. This is quarter three. And this will become quarter four of that particular financial year. How do we achieve this? It's a very small and simple setting that you have to change. We'll simply go to the date field, right click on it, and go to default properties. Every field has a set of default properties, and a date field has something special, a feature called as fiscal year start. By default, it is January. That is the reason we always see quarter one starting in Jan. But we can change it to any month of our choice based on our requirement. Most often it is April. And the moment I did that, look at the way this chart got updated. So it is showing me Jan, Feb, March as quarter four of financial year 21. Financial year 22, you can see it's going from April to March, and you can see the quarters accordingly. But the problem is if you change it directly with order date field or whichever date field you're working upon, now if you have to bring back calendar date, you'll have to go and change the default fiscal year start to Jan. And the moment you do this, you have lost the financial year. Okay, so you can either have calendar year or financial year. You can't have both on the same field at the same time. So the best option is you leave the field as is, but create a duplicate of it. Create a duplicate and give it a meaningful name. We will call this order date FY, financial year. And if I have to present my data by calendar year, I will do this. If I have to present my data by financial year, then I will use the other field that I just created. The other field where we change the default fiscal year start. Okay, I have to change it. Sorry. Where I will change the default fiscal year start to April. Okay, after changing it to April, when I bring it into the canvas, you can see it is showing me the data accordingly. So my regular order date field, it has the calendar year, and the duplicate that I created on which I changed the default property, the default fiscal year start to April, is now going to contain and represent the data using financial year FY. So this is the trick. Just change the default property and you can get it done. You don't have to write any complex calculations for this purpose. So I hope it was useful. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.